I'm sure you've heard the news. Russia is massive. Russia is mysterious. Russia is wildly beautiful. Today on Menke Titans Travel, we start with a place older than the dinosaurs. Dive in, literally. Hi, I'm Naim, and this is Menke Titans Travel Short Trips Massive Wonders. First up, Lake Baikal. Imagine a bowl carved over 25 million years, 1,642 meters deep, holding nearly 1/5 of Earth's unfrozen fresh water. In winter, the ice turns into glass with fractal patterns. In summer, it flashes impossible blue, home to unique life like the Baikal seal. Sacred to locals, Baikal feels like nature's cathedral, ancient, pure, powerful.
The Kremlin is the historic and political heart of Russia, standing proudly along the Moskva River. This fortified complex contains palaces, cathedrals, government buildings, and ancient walls with iconic towers. Built over centuries, the Kremlin reflects Russian architectural evolution, blending Byzantine, Russian, and European styles. It has witnessed coronations, revolutions, and global political decisions. The Kremlin is not only a symbol of Russian authority, but also a cultural treasure filled with priceless art, religious relics, and historical artifacts that tell the story of the nation. Red Square is Russia's most famous public space, located beside the Kremlin in Moscow. It has served as a marketplace, parade ground, and gathering place for centuries. Surrounded by architectural masterpieces, including St. Basil's Cathedral and the State Historical Museum, Red Square embodies Russian history and national pride. Despite its name, it is not named after the color red, but from an old Russian word meaning beautiful. Today, Red Square remains a powerful symbol of Russia's past, present, and enduring cultural identity.
Wonder 4. St. Basil's Cathedral. St. Basil's Cathedral is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Built in the 16th century under Ivan the Terrible, its colorful onion domes create a fairy tale appearance. Each dome represents a different chapel, forming a complex and symbolic structure. The cathedral's interior is a maze of narrow passages, frescoes, and icons. St. Basil's Cathedral represents Russia's religious devotion, artistic imagination, and architectural uniqueness. Standing in Red Square, it has become an international symbol of Russian culture and creativity. Wonder 5. The Hermitage Museum. The Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg is one of the largest and most prestigious museums on Earth. Founded by Empress Catherine the Great, it houses over 3 million works of art, including masterpieces by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo. The museum occupies the magnificent Winter Palace, once home to Russian emperors. Walking through the Hermitage is like traveling through centuries of human creativity. Its vast collections reflect Russia's historical connection to Europe and its role as a guardian of global artistic heritage. Wonder 6. Winter Palace. The Winter Palace is an architectural masterpiece and a symbol of Imperial Russia. Located in St. Petersburg, it served as the official residence of the Romanov dynasty for nearly 2 centuries. Designed in a grand Baroque style, the palace features ornate halls, gilded ceilings, and lavish decorations. It played a central role in Russian history, including the events of the 1917 revolution. Today, the Winter Palace is part of the Hermitage Museum, allowing visitors to experience the grandeur and drama of Russia's imperial past. Wonder 7. Trans-Siberian Railway. The Trans-Siberian Railway is the longest railway line in the world, stretching over 9,000 kilometers from Moscow to Vladivostok. Crossing forests, mountains, rivers, and vast plains, it connects European Russia with the Far East. Built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, it transformed trade, travel, and settlement across Siberia. The journey offers breathtaking views and cultural encounters across multiple regions. More than transportation, the Trans-Siberian Railway is a symbol of human endurance, ambition, and national unity. Wonder 8. Mount Elbrus. Mount Elbrus is the highest peak in Russia and Europe, rising 5,642 meters above sea level. Located in the Caucasus Mountains, this dormant volcano is covered in glaciers and snow year-round. Elbrus attracts climbers from around the world, offering both challenge and beauty. In local legends, the mountain holds deep spiritual meaning. Its vast slopes and dramatic presence symbolize the wild and untamed nature of Russia's southern landscapes. Mount Elbrus stands as a testament to the country's extreme geography and natural grandeur. Wonder 9. Kizhi Island. Kizhi Island, located in Lake Onega, is famous for its remarkable wooden architecture. The island's main attraction is the Kizhi Pogost, a UNESCO World Heritage Site featuring churches built entirely without nails. The Church of the Transfiguration, with its 22 domes, is a masterpiece of traditional craftsmanship. These structures reflect centuries-old construction techniques and religious devotion. Surrounded by tranquil waters and northern landscapes, Kizhi Island preserves the soul of rural Russia and demonstrates the harmony between human creativity and nature. Peterhof, Russia's answer to Versailles. Built by Peter the Great, its cascades over 140 fountains run by clever gravity, not pumps, pure engineering swagger. Gardens, gilded palaces, a backyard that screams imperial ambition. Then shift to Kazan Kremlin in Tatarstan, white stone walls above the Volga. Kul Sharif Mosque, Annunciation Cathedral, Orthodox histories, Islamic histories woven together. Military Fortress Royal Home, UNESCO treasure. This is Russia's cultural remix. The Valley of Geysers is one of the biggest geyser fields on Earth. A prehistoric steaming theater, accessible mostly by helicopter, boiling springs, erupting vents. Sulfur-scented air remind you the planet is working under your feet. Move a bit and you hit a landscape of over 300 volcanoes, many active, many imposing, all UNESCO-worthy. Lava fields, steaming craters, bears, eagles. Make Kamchatka feel alive and untamable. It's raw, unpredictable, utterly unforgettable. St. Isaac's. Climb the colonnade for sweeping city views. Feel the weight of faith and imperial ambition in every stone. Then flip the postcard, head northeast to the Golden Ring. Suzdal, Vladimir, Yaroslavl. Medieval Kremlins, white stone cathedrals, and onion domes line quiet streets that time forgot. It's where Russian art, religion, and history meet, intimate, timeless, and utterly unforgettable. In Veliki Novgorod at the Kremlin, the Detonets. Red brick walls stare down the Volkhov River. History talks loud. Founded in the 11th century, this fortress shaped early Russian statehood. It even hosted the Vech, a medieval public assembly, a strange ancestor of democracy. Inside, ancient cathedrals, ringing bell towers, tiny museums full of voices from 1,000 years ago. Now jump north to the Solovetsky Monastery, out on the windswept islands in the White Sea. Founded in the 15th century, it was a spiritual stronghold, a fortress, and later a grim prison camp, a place of faith, endurance, and hard memory. Stone walls, harsh skies, the quiet weight of history, UNESCO protected for a reason. Wonder 18. Lena Pillars. The Lena Pillars are towering rock formations along the Lena River in eastern Siberia. Rising up to 100 meters, these natural stone columns were formed over millions of years through erosion and freezing temperatures. The site is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and offers breathtaking views, especially at sunrise and sunset. Fossils found in the area provide valuable scientific insight into Earth's history. The Lena Pillars demonstrate Siberia's ancient geological processes and the quiet, awe-inspiring beauty of Russia's remote landscapes. Wonder 19. Curonian Spit. The Curonian Spit is a narrow strip of land separating the Baltic Sea from the Curonian Lagoon. Shared between Russia and Lithuania, it is known for its massive sand dunes and unique ecosystems. Winds constantly reshape the dunes, creating a living landscape. Pine forests, beaches, and migrating birds make the area ecologically significant. The Curonian Spit is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a reminder of the delicate balance between nature and human settlement. It highlights Russia's diverse coastal beauty. The Moscow Metro opened in 1935, but don't call it just a subway. It's an underground palace. Imagine marble walls greeting commuters like museum curators on shift. Imagine glittering chandeliers greeting commuters like museum curators on shift. Imagine mosaics greeting commuters like museum curators on shift. Imagine sculptures greeting commuters like museum curators on shift. Stations were designed to tell stories, Soviet history carved in stone. Art meant to inspire pride and unity. It's practical engineering and theatrical art rolled into one. Millions ride it every day, but every commute feels ceremonial. The message was simple: beauty for the people. And they delivered. Now leap north to Valaam Monastery, tucked among islands in Lake Ladoga. Founded over 1,000 years ago, it's a place that looks built to make noise, bell peals, and then hush everything. Surrounded by water, surrounded by forest. The monastery is quiet. The monastery is simple and deeply meditative. It survived wars, abandonment, revival, a spiritual echo of resilience. Wooden architecture blends with the landscape. Stone architecture blends with the landscape, reflecting orthodox ideals, devotion without ostentation, beauty that belongs to the sky and the lake. Two very different kinds of awe. One engineered for the bustle of city life, the other crafted for solitude beside the water. Both show how Russians turned public spaces into living stories. Art as infrastructure, faith as refuge.
The Caucasus Mountains, where Europe shakes hands with Asia, peaks like frozen waves, valleys carved like secret messages, villages that feel older than time, tucked between cliffs and clouds. I wake up to thin air and thicker stories. Shepherd paths turn into switchbacks, and switchbacks turn into silence. Up here, every step trades breath for a better view. Alpine meadows dotted with wildflowers, rock, snow, sky. I pass a language I don't speak, then another, and somehow understand them both. Boil the kettle, share the bread, tell the tale. Legends ride the wind, heroes, storms, a mountain that remembers every footstep. I'm just a guest on a border drawn by nature, learning that diversity isn't noise, it's music. Flip the postcard. Lake Baikal in winter, the world's deepest lake wearing glass. I step onto ice so clear it's like walking on a memory. Blue tunnels ripple overhead, sunlight bending into cathedrals. Frozen bubbles, little galaxies, are trapped mid-laugh. The caves are alive in a quiet way, shaped by wind, temperature swings, and water on the move. One day a door opens in the ice, the next day it's gone. Photographers chase the perfect reflection. Adventurers chase that echo of crunch underfoot. I chase a feeling. That miracles can be ordinary if you stare long enough. I listen. No motors, no hurry, just the lake humming under my boots. The cold bites, then hands me beauty as an apology. Here's what I learned. Some wonders are permanent, like the mountains reminding you to stand tall. Some are fleeting, like Baikal's ice caves whispering, pay attention. Either way, the best souvenirs aren't in my backpack, they're in the pauses I took to notice.
Suzdal, tiny town, massive history. No skyscrapers, just monasteries' onion domes, wooden houses like a living museum. It's where Orthodox faith and everyday life blend into peaceful streets that feel untouched by time. Now jump west to the Pskov Kremlin, the Krom perched where two rivers meet. Stone walls, stout towers, Trinity Cathedral. Defense first, beauty second. Pskov shaped itself by battles trade proud. Resilient, independent. Wonder 26. Altai Mountains. The Altai Mountains are a pristine and spiritually significant region in southern Siberia. Known for crystal-clear rivers, glaciers, and alpine meadows, the area is rich in biodiversity. Many indigenous cultures consider the Altai sacred, believing it to be the birthplace of humanity. The region remains largely untouched by industrial development. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Altai Mountains represent harmony between nature and tradition. They showcase Russia's wild beauty and the importance of preserving natural heritage. Wonder 27. Astrakhan Kremlin. The Astrakhan Kremlin is located near the Volga River Delta and reflects Russia's southern frontier history. Built in the 16th century, it combines military architecture with religious structures. The Kremlin's white walls and towers contrast beautifully with the surrounding landscape. Astrakhan has long been a crossroads of cultures, trade, and religions. The Kremlin symbolizes Russia's expansion and interaction with Asia. It stands as a reminder of strategic power, cultural exchange, and architectural heritage. The whisper, green threads curling over the horizon. Then the whole dome flickers, green, purple, pink, dancing like fire without heat. It's not magic, but it feels like it. Solar particles slam into Earth's atmosphere, excite atoms, and boom, light. I watch in silence as time slows. Cameras click, boots crunch, breath turns to frost. The northern lights have launched myths, painted canvases, and filled labs with questions. Here in Murmansk, they're not just science. They're a reminder that the cold can be kind, that the edge of the map is still full of wonder. Morning arrives and I fly southeast to Yekaterinburg. Another kind of light waits here, made of memory. The Church on Blood stands on a site that changed Russian history, where Tsar Nicholas II and his family were executed. Built in the early 21st century, its towers echo old Russia, while glass and clean lines speak to now. Inside, candles glow. The Golden Bridge in Vladivostok spans Golden Horn Bay, a modern engineering marvel. Opened in 2012, it links the city and defines the skyline with elegant cables and soaring pylons. A symbol of progress and connectivity, it highlights Russia's Far East ambitions in the Asia-Pacific, strengthening links between continents and commerce. Among the world's longest cable-stayed bridges, it embodies a forward-looking vision, a beacon over the bay. Russia's wonders reveal vast lands, deep history, and rich culture. From fortresses and monasteries to frozen lakes and volcanoes, each tells a unique story. Together they show a resilient, complex, awe-inspiring nation. If you enjoyed the video, like and share. Thanks for watching.